Here to weigh in is Hans von Spakovsky, Senior Legal Fellow at the Heritage Foundation. Thank you for your time this morning. Some folks on the other channels last night, Hans, were saying, look, Republicans wasted so much time today calling Michael Cohen a liar when we already knew this. They weren't defending the president. What do you say to that?
Well, what I say to that is that we heard a lot of unproven accusations yesterday by a proven liar. I'm not sure why Democrats think that Cohen has any credibility. It's not just that he pleaded guilty to lying to Congress. Remember, he also pleaded guilty to lying to the IRS and cheating on his taxes. He pleaded guilty to lying to banks and cheating them in his financial dealings. So, why would anything he say have any credibility? When Cohen accused the president of being a con man and a cheat, I think Cohen may have been actually looking in the mirror and talking about himself.
The thing is that Republicans and even the president at this morning's press conference, you call him a liar, you say all these things that he did and how he lied through that entire committee meeting, but then you say he told the truth about no collusion. It's not really fair to cherry pick.
You can't pick and choose, right?
He's either a liar or he's telling the truth, right?
Well, yeah, but look, on the Russian collusion issue, he could easily get caught if he were to start lying about that. Why? Because as of today, Bob Mueller has turned up absolutely no evidence whatsoever of any kind of Russian collusion. All the other matters that he took up, it's just his word against the president. And don't forget, the prosecutors in New York, when he pled guilty, they submitted a sentencing memorandum to the judge which described the character of Michael Cohen. And what they said about him was that he had engaged in a constant pattern of deception in his personal and professional life, and that every time he was confronted with his wrongdoing, he tried to shift the blame to someone else. That's exactly the same pattern that we saw in his testimony yesterday.
And Rob, you made mention of the fact that the president did comment on this morning. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what he had to say when he was asked a question about this from Vietnam.
He called you a liar, a con man, a racist. What's your response to Michael Cohen?
Well, it's incorrect. But I think having a fake hearing like that and having it in the middle of this very important summit is really a terrible thing.
Hans, a lot of people criticize the timing of what happened yesterday in Washington while the summit was going on. What do you make of that?
Well, I really wonder why they're having this hearing in the midst of very important foreign policy activities. Well, look, the bottom line here is that it reminds me of a line from Shakespeare. There was a lot of sound and fury yesterday signifying nothing because, like I said, all of the accusations being made by Cohen are unsupported by any kind of evidence. So I'm not sure why we should believe any of it.
Yeah, and why it really matters if you can't support it with evidence. It's just words, their word versus his word. All right, thank you so much, Hans. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.